What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And I just got contacted by some sources out of Windsor. And, well, I guess saying just is a little not true. It was yesterday morning. And I reached out yesterday afternoon to some of my uh, board of directors sources just to see if they had heard anything about it. And they were able to verify. Then I contacted one of my Unifor sources, and they were also able to verify. So, why is there Hellcat engines in Windsor? Oh, is this an I told you so video? Hmm. They wouldn't happen to be putting together a road mule that kind of looks like the Super Bee, kind of confirming what Butter said the other day, huh? Driving it around in plain sight. Yeah, we're going to talk about all that and more right after this. Guys, we just launched our very first ever brand new vehicle giveaway. All of our vehicles that we've done previously have been like certified pre-owns or vehicles that I've picked up at the auction. Granted, they've been awesome. TRXs, Hellcats, diesel trucks. This is the very first time we've done a brand new vehicle. It is a brand new Ram TRX with 31 miles currently on the clock. It'll probably have less than 50 when we turn it over to its new owner, and it will be new. That new owner will be the first owner. It won't have a change of custody title issue where it shows a different owner. And I don't think we were able to disclose it, but it will show it up on the site because I don't think we covered it in the video. But yeah, all the taxes and everything on that vehicle are also included. It is covered. It's not something that you have to pay when we turn that vehicle over. Right now, we have massive extra entries on it. If you go over to the website, tksgarage.com, there's different options. One has 500,000 entries. The other has 300,000 entries. Everything is clearly listed on the website at tksgarage.com. No purchase is necessary. It is void where prohibited. You can read the full rules over on the website. If you want to get in on it between now or today, we launched at noon. Those extra entries, it will run from today at noon till tomorrow at noon. And then we will have our baseline entries, which will run for the term of the giveaway. For those that are trying to get in on the Ram 2500, don't worry, it will be back over on the merch side tomorrow. There'll be some digital stuff, some physical products, some new t-shirts, and some other stuff for those that want to get in on that diesel truck. But that's it, guys. If you want to get in on this TRX, it is brand new. It is a 2027. It does look kind of dope. And now's the time to do it. Link in the description down below. All right, so I get this contact. I get an email first, right? Usually when I get emails like this all the time, my team will send this over to me. And for the record, I don't monitor my emails. The emails are actually monitored by people that help me do order stuff with Amazon for the Amazon side of our store. So I don't get to monitor that. And it's the same thing on the merch email address is monitored by our merch company. I don't really see those, but people are able to reach out, and they do reach out trying to get a hold of me, and they will forward those over to me to my personal email. And then I can, log in and address stuff with people directly. Well, this guy reaches out to me and says, hey, I got some pictures that came in, and there's, 6 Hellcat engines that came in here to Windsor. Well, what do they build in Windsor? They build the Chrysler Pacifica, and they build the Dodge Charger. He also said, hey, look, we also got some different packages and front fascias and stuff that are from the Super Bee. Now, this goes right along with what Butter, the Insider, was talking about the other day in terms of, that Super Bee body style will most likely be used in the Hellcat The only difference is the Hellcat's going to have that wing, right? It's whether they're going to call it. And look, this is an educated guess, but it's a common sense guess, right? You think about it. What is Dodge, Ram, and the like been doing, right? All of the old B stuff, the Rumble B, the Super B. It wouldn't surprise me if the Dakota comes out with a Killer B, right? And it's not going to surprise me if the Charger comes back with a Superbird. It would not surprise me in the least if they drop a Superbird. And, no, I don't think they're going to put the point on the nose, is that going to make it a real Superbird? Or, could they use the Roadrunner name? Maybe. But I think it's most likely going to be a Superbird. I think it's going to have, or maybe they repurposed the Daytona name. We know that it's going to use a special iconic name when they drop this SRT Hellcat engine in it. And we know it's coming from model year 2028. It's confirmed. You can go see the video we dropped yesterday. We literally have 2 tier 1 part suppliers that are confirming that now. It also confirms that the Grand Wagoneer is getting a Hellcat engine. And we know that the Charger platform is getting a Hellcat engine. And there's a Charger derivative, which this could be that Super B variant, but I'm being told that it's a wagon. We talked a little bit about that yesterday. And that could be the return of the Magnum, or it could just be a Charger touring, very similar to what M5 is, what BMW is doing with the M5 wagon, being a touring wagon. But I leave the question to you: why else would they why else is Hellcat engines being sent to Windsor? Why would they have these 6 Hellcat engines and these different body panels? No wings, though. I will give it credit for that. There's no wings. They had not sent any wings. But it's interesting because we saw this. I'm willing to bet money, and I already know because staff has told us that there's already Chargers running around with Hellcat engines and Hemi engines in them. I know this for a fact, and it wouldn't surprise me because we knew about this way back last year when that one got spotted in Arizona, and everybody heard the sound that came out of that damn thing. It wasn't a 6-pack. So I think what they're doing is trying to get all the certifications and get everything that they need to be able to actually produce it, because it has to come. Like Matt said in the interview I did with the CEO of Dodge, it comes down to production, being able to reliably build those and make them reliable. They have to do the cold weather testing, the hot weather testing, all of this other BS to be able to sell the vehicle. So that doesn't surprise me in the least. What does surprise me, though, is that there's Hellcat engines at Windsor right now. What do you think? You think they're building mules? You think they're building test vehicles for the Charger? I think so. I think Butter the Insider was also right. I think Butter the Insider was also right in terms of talking about the Super B maybe also being a Hellcat body. I think it's right. I think the only difference is it's going to have that wing on the back. As much as, and we also know this because select members of the media have been able to go in and actually see this thing in person. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.